Welcome back to Inspire Talks. Listen closely, because this story might change your day, your heart, maybe even the direction of your life. The story that might change your day, or your life. Title: Dear Diary, the pages that saved me. The story. For as long as Arav could remember, people came into his life, stayed for a while, then drifted away like passing seasons. But there was one companion who never left him. One silent friend who listened without interrupting, understood without judging, stayed without conditions. His diary. It wasn't fancy. Just a simple brown notebook with a broken spine and pages slightly yellowed at the edges. But to Arav, it was a universe. A place where he could finally breathe. He wrote his first entry at 12, after failing a maths test. Dear Diary, I think I disappointed everyone today. Back then, he didn't know that this simple habit, this quiet conversation with paper, would one day become the anchor that held him together. The years of silence. When Arav went to college, the world became louder, faster, more demanding. People expected him to be confident, to be social, to be strong. He wasn't any of those things. He was thoughtful, soft, sensitive, a little broken in ways no one saw. Whenever things got too heavy, he opened his diary and wrote, Dear Diary, I don't understand why I feel so much. The diary didn't reply, but somehow, every sentence felt like an exhale his soul had been holding. But life had its own plans. The fall. By the age of 24, Arav's dreams were collapsing one by one. His job wasn't going anywhere. His relationships felt like temporary chapters. His confidence dipped lower and lower. His heart felt tired, like it had aged faster than the rest of him. One night, after a particularly harsh day, he sat alone in his room, staring at himself in the mirror. Who am I even becoming? The question echoed inside him. He reached for his diary. The pages smelled familiar. Dust, ink, childhood, hope. He began writing. Dear Diary, today I felt like giving up. On work, on people, on myself. Tears blurred the words. For the first time, his diary looked like a place where he wasn't just sharing. He was breaking. The entry that changed everything. The next morning, Arav woke up with swollen eyes. He opened the diary again, hoping to empty the rest of the pain. But something strange happened. On the left page, he saw an old entry he had forgotten about. Written 8 years ago. He read it slowly. Dear Diary, one day, when I'm big, I'll be strong. I'll take care of myself. I won't be scared of everything. I'll make myself proud. The handwriting was childish. But the message, it felt like a punch to his heart. Young Arav wasn't asking. He was expecting. He believed in the future version of himself. He believed in this Arav, the one sitting here now, broken and tired. Suddenly, he realized he wasn't living for himself anymore. He was living for the little boy who trusted him. He whispered, voice cracking, I'm sorry. I forgot what you wanted. That moment awakened something inside him. Not strength, but a reason to try again. The rebuilding. Arav didn't magically become successful overnight. He didn't suddenly become confident or fearless. But he began again. Slowly, gently, honestly. Every night, he wrote in his diary. Not about pain now, but about progress. Dear Diary, today I didn't give up. Dear Diary, I felt like crying, so I cried. Then I moved on. Dear Diary, I tried again today. And these small sentences became bricks. Bricks that rebuilt the self he lost along the way. People didn't notice the change immediately, but Arav did. He walked lighter. He spoke clearer. He felt more alive. Not because life got better, but because he did. The final entry. Years later, one evening, he opened his diary for one last entry. Not because he was done with it, but because he had finally learned to speak to himself even without paper. He wrote, Dear Diary, thank you. You held me when no one knew I was falling. You listened when I didn't know how to speak. You saved the version of me that I almost lost. And today, I am finally becoming the person I promised you I'd be. He closed the diary gently, not as an ending, but as a beginning. That night, he smiled at the sky. He wasn't lost. He wasn't incomplete. He wasn't weak. He was evolving, healing, becoming. And all it took was talking to the one friend who never judged him. His diary. Moral of the story. Sometimes the person we need the most is the version of ourselves we left behind. Writing isn't weakness. It is courage. It is acceptance. It is honesty. Your diary is not just paper. It is a mirror, a companion, a healer. And in the quietest moments, it reminds you, you were never alone. You were just unheard. If this story touched your heart, then let your finger do one small thing. Hit that like button. And if you want to walk with me in more such journeys, then subscribe. Our next story might just find you before you find it. ****. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye-bye.